Love is a strange phenomenon. It puts people under a spell and makes them do questionable things that they otherwise probably wouldn't. For instance, this very confusing groom who got married at the Xcel Energy Center prior to the Blackhawks Wild game on Tuesday night. It feels safe to assume that this guy is a devout Blackhawks fan, considering he, and a portion of his groomsmen, donned a Blackhawks sweater for the ceremony. His wife is clearly a Wild fan, as her white Minnesota sweater was used as a substitute for one of those fancy bridal gowns. Now, some might say that this marriage, at its core, is controversial. A Chicago and Minnesota fan coming together in union? Disgusting, for those teams are division rivals. But I get it. You love who you love, even if they align themselves with a team that you're fundamentally supposed to hate. Sometimes, you just can't help it. However, that does not excuse this. Or this. Falling in love with a fan of a rival team does not mean you're obligated to support that team in any shape or form. Pairing a Blackhawks jersey with a Wild tie and hat is well, it's shameful. Maybe this guy is a Chicago native who relocated to Minnesota, which would make sense given the wedding was in Minnesota, and the Wild have just grown on him over the years. But even if that's the case and he hasn't been sabotaged by his lover, I am of the belief that if you're passionate enough to wear your team's jersey on your wedding day, you should be faithful enough to resist also wearing their rival's logo. But, again, people do crazy things for love. For what it's worth, I'll continue to shake my head at this guy's wedding attire until the day I die all alone.